Mahabharata, episode 15, the battle against the king Drupada. Namaste. Friends, you have heard how Dronacharya trained the princes of Hastinapura and gave Arjuna his special blessings. But there's a hidden story behind Drona's life, a wound in his heart and a burning desire for revenge. When Drona was young, he was poor, very poor. He had studied the art of weapons under the great sage Parashurama, but he had no wealth, no home, and often no food. In those days, he had a friend, Prince Drupada of Panchala. Both of them studied together, laughed together, and promised each other, "We are equals and our friendship will last forever. When I become king, I will share my kingdom with you." Years passed. Drupada became the mighty king of Panchala. Drona, however, remained poor, struggling to care for his family. One day, with hope in his heart, Drona went to Panchala. He thought, "My old friend will surely remember me." But when he stood before King Drupada and reminded him of their childhood promise, Drupada laughed cruelly. Friendship between a king and a beggar? How can that be equal? You are no friend of mine. Go away. Drona's heart burned with shame. That day he swore, "I will have my revenge. I will take half his kingdom, just as he promised me once." Now you see, friends, why Drona came to Hastinapura. Teaching the princes was not only duty, it was also his way to gain the strength to defeat Drupada. So one day, after years of training, Drona called his students, both Kauravas and Pandavas. He said, "If you are truly grateful for all I have taught you, then prove it. Capture King Drupada and bring him to me in chains." The Kauravas, led by Duryodhana, were eager to show their might. They gathered a huge army and marched against Panchala. But Drupada was a seasoned warrior, and his forces crushed the Kauravas easily. Humiliated, they returned to Hastinapura. Then it was the Pandavas' turn. Arjuna led his brothers into battle. With Bhima's strength, Nakula and Sahadeva's skill, and Yudhishthira's wisdom, they fought bravely. But above all, it was Arjuna's arrows that shone like lightning in the sky. He broke through Drupada's army, defeated the king himself, and bound him as a prisoner. The Pandavas returned in triumph, presenting Drupada before Dronacharya. The proud king, once seated on a golden throne, now stood humiliated in front of his childhood friend. Drona looked at him calmly and said, "Do you remember your promise, Drupada? Once you said we were equals. Now I take half of your kingdom. From this day, one half is mine, the other is yours. Now we are truly equal, both kings." Drupada lowered his head in shame. He had insulted Drona once, and now he paid the price. But in his heart, Drupada too made a vow. He swore that one day, through his children, he would destroy Drona. My friends, this battle was not just a clash of armies. It was the beginning of a chain of events that would shape the destiny of the Mahabharata. For from Drupada's vow would soon be born two children, one to defeat Drona and one to change the course of history forever. But that we shall hear in the next episode. Jai Sri Krishna.